Hey guys, this is Josh from eEuroparts. Today we're going to be changing a wheel bearing on a Saab 9.5. The Saab 9.5 uses a hub assembly, so you won't need a press. However, you will need an E20 Torx socket and a torque wrench that goes up to at least 170 foot-pounds. So 9.5s 2002 and later use E20 Torx. So if you have a 2002 or later, be sure to have this specialty socket on hand. After you remove the bolts from the caliper carrier, remove the entire assembly. And support the weight of the caliper with a wire tie or bungee. Next, we remove the axle nut. And the 3 lower ball joint bolts. Once the lower ball joint is free, you should be able to work the axle out of the splines and away from the hub assembly. Remove the set screw from the brake rotor, and a bit of tapping should remove the rotor from the hub. All right, you're almost there, folks. These 3 bolts are what hold the hub in place. In this case, it's an E18 Torx. Anytime you see a bunch of buildup, like rust and dirt and debris, it's a good idea to clean that up both for installation and to ease the next potential removal. So just hitting the area with a wire brush is a really good idea. Along the same lines, a small amount of anti-seize goes a long way in easing service next time. Just a dab will do. With the axle back into its splines, next we can set the lower ball joint back in place. The surface where the hub meets the rotor is another great place for a small amount of high temperature anti-seize. Note the location of the set screw. Line up the rotor and set away. We now put our axle nut back on. Now's the time to release the brake caliper from its perch and set it back in place. Anytime you handle a rotor, it's a good idea to just spray it down after with brake clean to remove any oils left on the rotor surface. Pop the center cap off in preparation to tighten the axle nut. Apply the final torque on the ground with a torque wrench. And last, tighten your axle nut to 170. Cover.